Reading had won their previous 3. Norwich had lost their last 2 without scoring. Safe to say then that not many saw this coming. The fun started inside 3 minutes. On another day, Royals boss Jaap Stam might have moaned about a soft-looking penalty. Chris Gunter on Nelson Oliveira, apparently. Soft it might have been, but it didn't stop Oliveira finding the bottom corner, and off we went on a 7-goal first-half spree. After 15 minutes, the playoff-chasing visitors were chasing shadows as Wes Hoolahan took advantage of defenders seemingly sleepwalking in the Norfolk sunshine. Caretaker boss Alan Irvine had only been confirmed in the post to the end of the season the night before. Alex Pritchard seemed so happy about that one, he decided to celebrate by scoring a worldie. This was getting silly already, and before Reading had woken up to what was going on all around them, Oliveira's shot was saved, but Russell Martin was quickest to react to the loose ball. Actually, he might have been the only person to react. That was 4-0 on 31 minutes, and 4 minutes later it was 5. Young Pritchard again. Reading keeper Ali Al-Habsi probably wondering why no one bothered to close him down. Delia enjoying the taste of this home cooking. Reading manager Stam had probably lost his appetite. One of the world's best centre-halves in his playing days, doubtless watching this in disbelief, and like his players, muting the celebrations as Jan Kermorgant helped himself to some crumbs on 39 minutes. That's all they would get. 2 minutes later, Hoolahan decided to throw another one onto Norwich's already overloaded platter. The Canaries hadn't scored 6 in the first half of a league game since 1908, according to the suddenly overworked club statisticians. Having gorged themselves on the main course, Norwich hadn't left much room for dessert. Just the one second-half goal then, Cameron Jerome belatedly arriving at the feast and helping himself to some leftovers. Stan's probably looking for the sick bag.
Everybody knows what we can do, and we're not here for by luck or whatever. You know, we've been working hard, very hard this season to get there, and sometimes once in a while you're going to meet those teams with a lot of quality as well.
Every single one of them performed at a very high level, and as you know, if they do that and they've already got the quality that there is in our dressing room, then you'll get a good performance and a good result.
It's not just a good result, that was an absolutely extraordinary result. Reading, Chris, got an absolute spanking there, yet their manager comes out so positive and so upbeat. What's the psychology of a manager doing that?
Well, I think what he's trying to portray is don't panic. Our season's objective is still on track. It's a huge disappointment. I'm sure he won't even want to watch the game again. He'll just want to move on very quickly. And he's staying calm because that's what they need to do. They've been very, very good this year with a brand of football which has been outstanding. But I think he just wants to move on.
How, Mickey, does a promotion contender concede 7?
Well, certainly by not defending like this. I mean, it was incredible. Every single goal that seemed to cross the line, it looked as if there was an error and an error after that.
The defenders did seem to get progressively worse.
Yeah, it did. And, you know, Jaap's probably thinking to himself, well, OK, let's get all the mistakes out the way in one game. Because that's what it is. Yeah, they've lost 3 points today. They still find themselves in the playoff positions. And like Chris said, you know, they've got one thing in mind, is to stay in those playoffs come the end of the season. And if they do that, then it's job done. Then they've got the challenge of the 2 semi-finals and obviously a chance to get to Wembley if they do that. But they have to improve on what we saw today. It was awful.
Unbelievable.